welcome back to my channel. Wow, look at this lighting, can't even. Yes, welcome back to my channel. Today is March 30th, I believe. Yes, it's March 30th, and I'm in Vegas, guys. What? Look at this. This is, yep, look at the hotel room. Yeah, so, surprise, I'm in Vegas. If you guys follow me on my other social media, you'll probably already know that. But yes, I'm in Vegas. It's the second week of my spring break, and my dad and I decided to go to Vegas because we usually do go to Vegas. We've been going there for the past few years. We didn't get to go last year because of my college visits, so it's been a few years. It's been time, so we are back. Today's Friday. We've been here from Tuesday to Saturday, so tomorrow we're leaving. And so basically, as you can tell from the title, the reason I'm vlogging is because tonight my dad and I are going to see The Darkness, which are, they're like, not really punk, they're like a rock band. They're sort of old, I guess. I think they're like 90s. I don't know. I'll have to ask my dad. He knows all the deets. He loves them. They're coming here tonight to the Brooklyn Bowl. The Brooklyn Bowl is a really cool venue. It's meant to be like the real Brooklyn Bowl in Brooklyn, obviously. But they made like a replica of it here. And I mean, even though I'm from New York, I've never been to the Brooklyn Bowl because it's in New York City. So I'm kind of excited to see what it's like. It's supposed to be a really cool venue. Anyways, my dad loves The Darkness. So when he found out they were coming here while we were here, he's like, we have to go get tickets. It's gonna be great. I've listened to them for the past few weeks and I've fallen in love with them. They are really good. Honestly, if you guys go to them on like Spotify or like Apple Music and look at their page and you look at like their top few songs, you guys will probably know some of them. Like, I Believe in a Thing Called Love, Love Is Only a Feeling. Like, I'm sure that you guys have probably heard those songs once in your life, at least, you know what I mean? So they're one of those bands that you've probably at least heard, you just didn't realize it was them. But they're super talented. I encourage you guys to check them out. I'm really excited to see the show tonight. It's gonna be a lot of fun. My dad and I are staying in the Mirage. This is our second time staying here. We really like it. It's a nice hotel. It's right in the middle of the strip, so it's good for walking on other places because you're kind of in the middle of everything, which is really nice. This is our view. It's not the best. We had a really good view last time we were here. So yeah, it's like a roof. I mean, okay, if you look besides the roof, it's kind of nice. You can see like the mountains and stuff and some other things. Here's the room. I don't think you guys really care much about it, but here it is. Right now it is 1:21. The show starts, I think, at 8. I know doors open at 7, so we're gonna leave, I don't know what time, like 6:30. I think we're gonna walk down and probably go to Ghirardelli before, the ice cream place, get some ice cream for the show. I brought my fanny pack, guys. Like, it's gonna be really legit. I'm very excited. I'm hoping there's a pit. It's the kind of band where like a pit could be created, but like, will it be? I don't know, you know what I mean? I don't know. If it's like, since it's an older band, I'm like, if it's an older crowd, they're not gonna wanna mosh. But then again, I'm in Vegas, so like, who knows who's gonna go to this show, you know what I mean? I'm hoping that maybe there'll be a pit or something. We will see. But yeah, this trip has been super fun. I'm really excited for this show. Today, I've just been chilling. I actually just got back from the Fashion Show Mall, which is like a really famous, fancy mall here in Vegas. My dad and I went to Raw, this sushi place, which is right around there. We just got some sushi for lunch, and then I wanted to go to the mall because I wanted to check out the Journeys in the mall. Of course, you know me. Honestly, a little let down, not gonna lie. It's smaller than ours. Like, our Albany, New York Journeys is bigger than this Vegas Journeys, which I was a little surprised by. It's not even like the best location of the mall, so there weren't that many people in there. There was no formal greeting. I don't know, you know, the 6 basic selling steps, they did not do them the best. I was a little let down. They were really nice in there though. The guy let me use my employee discount. I got some Vans socks. They have chicken and waffles on them, you know. We're slaying. Because the no-shows kind of annoy me sometimes. And also the no-shows that I have are men's no-shows, and it's just not working out. So I was like, I need some Vans socks that I can wear with my low tops, and I just got new slip-ons, so I need that. And then, of course, where did I go? I usually always walk to the mall for one specific purpose, and that is to get Jamba Juice. You know me, we don't have this in Albany, okay? This is a big deal, guys. Jamba Juice is everything. This was also $8. More than that. Probably like $8.50. I'm shook. Thing is, I'm always like, oh, I wish we had Jamba Juice. And then I go to Jamba Juice, spend $8 on one drink, and I'm like, you know what? Maybe it's good we don't have it, or else all of my money would be going to Jamba Juice. This is like, I'm getting all of my fruit and veggie needs for the day in this thing. This had like kale, carrots, pumpkin seeds, peach juice. I don't even know. There's everything that's in this thing. I'm living. It's great. Anyways, so I did that. Like I said, it's like 1:30. So yeah, I'm back in the room now. I'm just chilling. I don't know where my dad is. I think he's gambling or something. He's living his best life. But yeah, we're just been chilling. I'm really sad to leave tomorrow, and I have to go to school. on Monday, which I'm just not ready for. But I only have a month left of classes, so we can do it, guys. We can persevere. We can get through this. But yes, I'm very excited for the show. The opening band is Diarrhea Planet. Can we discuss? Like, I don't make this shit up, guys. That is their name, Diarrhea Planet. I mean, exquisite, you know? They're actually pretty good. I like a few of their songs. I'm hoping they don't, like, drag on for too long. They don't play a ton of songs, because we're all just here for the darkness. Like, you know, we're here for it. But yeah, I thought I would just start this vlog now. It's a little early, like I said, in the day, but I will check back in with you guys later before the show. All right, folks, we're almost ready to go. Show you an outfit of the night. This is literally what I wore to the Knuckle Puck show. So, literally my Knuckle Puck shirt I got from the show. Express jeans, Vans, y'all know the drill. It's the same thing. We try to be comfy out here. We're ready to go. It's gonna be very lit. I'm ready.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
If you only knew what we've been up to. and failing to avoid the looming spectre of marriage.
I hope you don't fuck that up!
Okay, I want to say thank you to Daria Tani, who opened up the proceedings for us.
It is a few days later. It's actually Wednesday of the next week. I'm back in school. I'm back home. Sorry if I look gross. I just got back from school. We did a workout. I'm sweaty. I'm sorry. But I just wanted to end this vlog because I realized I never did. Later that night, we went out for dinner. Since it was the night before we were leaving, we got back to the hotel, we started packing, and then we just passed out. So yeah, good times. But I just thought I'd do a little bit of a recap of the show since I haven't actually talked about it, my experiences. It was a really good show. I actually had a lot more fun than I thought I was going to. The venue is so cool. It is kind of like the perfect size, and it's really cool because the sound system at the venue is amazing. Like, it's like the sound system of an arena, but you get like the intimacy of a small venue, and it's perfect, I think. It's pretty cool too, because I don't know if you probably guys saw in the clips, there's like a bowling alley right like in the same room next to the stage. It's just a really cool venue. The water was free living, so I really like the venue. I hope I can see more shows there. My dad was like, next time we come back to Vegas, like, we have to just center it around another show because that venue is so cool and so many good bands coming. I was literally looking at like who is coming. There was like Have Mercy, Senses Fail, Seaway. Like, there were so many bands that were coming there. So a lot of bands do come there, and if you live in Vegas and you haven't gone to the Brooklyn Bowl, I mean, what are you doing? And if you live in Brooklyn, if you haven't gone to the Brooklyn Bowl, also what are you doing? Because that's the original. It's just a really cool venue, a really cool concept. The security was really nice. Everyone was really cool. It was actually funny because it's an 18 and over venue. So this is my first 18 plus show now that I'm 18. And when I was going in, the guy was like, oh, well, can I see your ID? And I was like, sure. And I haven't gotten like my new ID in the mail. So it still says like under 18 until March 15th, 2018. Obviously it's after that date, so it's fine. But I gave it to him and he was like, how old are you? And I was like, I'm 18. And he was like, was your birthday a few weeks ago? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, happy birthday. Like, he was messing with me at first, but he was like, happy birthday. And then he stamped my arm, and the stamp, I don't know if you can see it. It looks like a bruise. Can you see it? Yeah, that. It's still on me. It's supposed to say bowl. It just looks like a very faint blue bruise now. So they didn't give me the X's on my hand, which I was a little sad about, because that's like my favorite part ever about being underage in a show. But yeah, I just got some weird marking on my hand. Look at that. Love that. But yeah, that was my first 18 plus show, which is really cool. Now I can go to 18 plus venues. There's actually one in Albany called the Fuse Box that I've been wanting to check out. They have emo night there. So hopefully I can go to emo night soon. The next emo night, like, I'm going because I can finally go to an emo night, which is really cool. But anyways, the show was really fun. Diarrhea Planet, the opening band, they're not the best band. Like, I actually kind of enjoyed some of their recordings on Spotify. They sound like they're recording, which is not saying a ton. Some of their songs are just funny, honestly. They were just kind of like noisy live. Like, it sort of sounded like the songs I knew, and then it would just be like noise because they were like 5 of them playing guitar at once and like 1 drummer. It was a lot to handle. It was a lot. But the darkness, ooh, the darkness were so good. Another thing about this show, I was up front. I was in about the 3rd or 4th row for both bands, and my dad didn't really want to. I didn't stand with my dad at all during the show. He stood in the back and like just chill, because it was one of those places where you can see the stage from any advantage point, so he was chill in the back. I made some nice friends. I made a nice friend in the crowd, which was fun. Me and this guy were chatting about moshing, pits, shows, bands we like. I always love making friends at shows. I think it's really fun, and that's why I don't really mind going to shows by myself. Obviously my dad was there, but like I was standing in the crowd by myself just like waiting for the darkness to go on, and this guy just started talking to me, which is fine. Like, I like chatting with people. I like meeting people at shows, and then at the end the guy was like, it's good meeting you. I was like, you too. I don't know, it's fun to make friends at shows. But anyways, the darkness came on. They were so good. They played all of my faves. They played all the songs that I hoped they would. Their set list was bomb. It was on point. They ended with, I believe, A Thing Called Love, which is like the huge crowd pleaser that everyone knows. All the songs were so good. The lead singer, I forget his name, but he was so entertaining. He would just talk to the crowd a lot. I think I got one clip where he's talking to the crowd, but there was this guy. So there was me, the friend that I made, and then this other guy right next to him. So this guy one person away from me. Every comment that the lead singer make, this guy had to scream and comment back. Keep in mind we're in the third row, so the entire time the guy's like, how are you feeling tonight? And like everyone's like, woohoo, and this guy will say some like really weird, sometimes inappropriate comment, just like weird stuff. He'd be like, I don't know, how do you think we're doing? Like that kind of annoying guy, okay? This was that guy. He was a person away from me. Everyone kept reacting to this guy, and eventually like later they were getting into like a talk, like not like an argument, but the lead singer was like, guys, which side are you on, mine or his? And it was funny, but that's why this show, so much happened. Like that conversation with this guy, and everyone started chanting really weird things. It was an intense show. And keep in mind, I was talking to this friend that I'd made before the show, and I was like, I wonder if there's gonna be a pit. And he was like, yeah, there might be, but I was like, I don't know, because the people are older, like 30s, 40s, I don't know, we'll see. And keep in mind, for like all of the show, there wasn't a pit, which I was totally cool with, because I kind of realized this is the kind of band, you guys could probably tell from the clips, where like, I don't really think a pit is necessary, because they're not screaming, they're not that punk, they're just kind of good old-fashioned rock and roll, and that's what this was. It was a good old-fashioned rock and roll show. Everyone was bopping around, jumping, dancing, but no one was moshing, because I feel like that was just too much. Plus the lyrics, like, I don't know, I don't feel like I believe in a thing called love, or like, love is only a feeling, is like the kind of song you want to mosh to. I don't really feel it. So we went through the entire show, no moshing, everyone's just jumping up and down, dancing. It was really fun. The crowd was great. The crowd was not just standing there. The crowd was loving it, right? They come on for the encore, and there was the first song they did, I forget what it was. It was like another popular one, and people were like, cool, cool. Then the last song happens, and it's I Believe in a Thing Called Love, which is their most popular song. And so, you know, the lights go crazy, people are getting hype. But what I was not expecting was these two bowling balls. Now listen, I'm not trying to body shame, you know, I love these guys, they were cool. These two huge dudes, like round, large, come out of nowhere into like my area because I'm really close. These two dudes just come, and literally we're at the Brooklyn Bowl, of course, so like bowling balls, they come and just start a mosh pit. These two dudes just start whamming into each other and falling into everyone. They weren't even moshing, they were just like falling into the crowd, and we were all like pins, and we were knocked down by these two bowling ball dudes, and we all just start falling everywhere. And some of these people did not really know what a mosh pit was. So this is happening, right? And I remember seeing this one like 45-year-old mom, I don't know, she's taking pictures, she's like second row, she's like, woohoo! She turns around, she sees these dudes doing this, and she goes, what is going on? Like, she had never seen a mosh pit before. She didn't know what was happening. I knew what was happening, and I was like, okay, cool, we can start a pit fun. I don't know what these guys thought moshing was, because I started to get in there with these two dudes. First off, I'm a twig, not smart. But I'm like, I can handle it, I can do with these dudes. I've been in a pit with all dudes, I can do this. I come in and like there are certain forms of moshing, I understand, but like it's fun when you're like pushing back at each other, you know? These guys weren't doing that. They were just literally falling on people. Like I'm just gonna like let my entire bowling ball body weight go right into this like group of like thin people, and we were literally like bowling pins. Like we were being knocked down, and it was not fun. And I remember I kept getting like pushed into other people, and like these people kept like catching me. I was like, thank you for not letting me hit the floor. Like I never actually fell to the ground or anything, but like they just created this circle, and it was just them, and I was like, what are you doing? Like it was literally like two balls like clanking against each other, like crashing into like the sides. Like this was not a mosh, but these were two large dudes just falling into everybody else. It was really weird, and I wanted to film that song too, but I was getting pushed around so much I couldn't. And they're gonna be like, well, you're at a concert. Okay, this was not a fun pit. So that was the only complaint I had about the crowd, was that there was no pit, everyone's jumping around fun, and then the last song, these two dudes come out of nowhere and just start like ramming into everyone. It was really random, and it just was not the crowd to do that. Like I wish that they had noticed. Like these are older people that clearly if they had wanted to start a pit would have started. It was just bad. So that was like my only complaint with the crowd, the ending, and I was like not expecting that too. So it was a bit of a crazy show, honestly, between, well, the friend I made, he wasn't crazy, he was just nice, but that was fun. But between the dude who literally had a comment for everything, and then the bowling balls at the end, the people, the little mosh pit. Yeah, it was a lot. And it was so funny because this guy is one of those people that like wants to get attention. He wants to keep talking to the lead singer so he can get attention. But then when the lead singer would like ask him questions, all of a sudden he got shy. He's like, oh, I'm not a star. No, not me. But then he'd like talk back to the lead singer. It was all in good fun, but it just got kind of annoying. I don't know. I'm like a foot away from this dude and I'm watching this happen and everyone around him is like just laughing at what's going on because the conversation they had was just, it was a lot. I think you can hear him in one of the clips, like my one talking clip I got, but their conversations were so weird. I was like, what is going on? Literally me and like this friend I made were like, what is happening? But yeah, overall, it was a fantastic show. I really should have no complaints. I really don't. And it was just great. The Vegas crowd was killing it. The Darkness killed it. If you have a chance to see them on this tour, it's the Tour de France is what they call it because it just started. If you have a chance to see them on this tour, you should go see them. And honestly, guys, check them out. Like, you will know I Believe in a Thing Called Love. Love Is Only a Feeling. Like, there's a bunch of songs on their Spotify that you most likely know. You just didn't realize it was them. And they are really good. The lead singer's voice, he sounded exactly like the recording. He can sing. There was this one part during, what is it? Oh, Get Your Hands Off My Woman, where he was like, mother, and the entire crowd had to go, fuck. It was like iconic. Like, oh, so there were so many good moments and the crowd was really just feeding off of their like vibe and atmosphere. It was a lot of fun. You really felt included in the show. And yeah, the guy put on a great show. Oh, also the lead singer, there was a point where he got on his head and did a headstand and then his two legs were doing this in the time of the music. So everyone else is clapping and his legs are clapping like in the air to the beat and rhythm of the music. I was like, this dude is amazing. So yeah, The Darkness put on a great show. I love them. By the way, I know earlier I said they were a 90s band. They're actually a 2000s band, like an early 2000s band. My mistake. I wasn't sure. My dad told me. He said no, they're like an early 2000s band. They started off as a Led Zeppelin, like, not cover band, but like they were trying to kind of be like the second Led Zeppelin in like a parody way, and then all of a sudden the people started really liking their music and they weren't expecting it, and they were like, okay, you know what, let's actually like kind of become a band and go along with this, and they did. So there's a lot of parts of them that are like Led Zeppelin-esque, so like if you like Led Zeppelin, check out The Darkness. You might like them too. But yeah, super good show, really fun, quite the experience. My dad loved it. It was everything he hoped it would be, which I was really happy about. I'm glad he had fun. And yeah, it was awesome. I can't wait to hopefully next time go back to Vegas and see another show at that venue, because that venue is the coolest thing ever. But yes, so that is the end of this concert vlog. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope it was fun for you guys. I know The Darkness might not be the most popular band for you guys, but I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned something, had fun seeing the crowd in Vegas and all that. It was a really fun time. My next concert vlog, as of now, that I know I'm going to for sure, is Paris. I'm going to see Paris right here in Albany on May 3rd, and I'm filming this right now. It's April 4th, so we got less than a month and I'm seeing Paris. I am so excited to see Paris. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. And I keep forgetting and then remembering, and I'm like, what? I'm seeing Paris in like less than a month. I've literally gotten into them so fast. I'm going with my boss. It's going to be very lit. We're both so excited. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I'm very excited for that show. So that is my next definite concert vlog. Obviously, if something comes up before then, I will let you guys know. But other than that, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to give it a big thumbs up if you did, and subscribe if you're not already. And other than that, I will see you guys next time. Bye, guys.